Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. So sequel to the last video which I made concerning the Amazon FBA business, I think a lot of people have been asking me what is the cost implication of this business, how much do I really need to get into this business, how much do I really need to get started. And so that is why I came up with this video, so that I can explain more and let you know what the cost implication will look like, how much you really need to have in your account before you can get into this business. I know I promised you guys a different video, that is the Amazon Seller Central account registration, but I'm on the process as well, you understand? So I'm not just making this video because I want to inform you guys, so I want you guys to make the money alone. I am in the process, I want the money as well. So the video is not just for you, it's just for me as well. Most of the guys that have been doing this thing, they are in US. So the thing is that in the US, I think the US demands a different approach to register because they use the social security number. So right here in the UK, we don't have a social security number. We are working with the unique taxpayer reference number, that is the UTR number. And it takes approximately 2 or 3 weeks before it will come out. So I don't just want to make a video of what I've not passed through, you understand? What I've not observed or undergone the process. So you have to hold on for the video, because the moment I'm done with everything, I will just put it up on the channel. So with that being said, today we'll be looking at the cost implication of getting into this business. Without further ado, you know how we do it. Give me a hunger strike and leave a Clark Kent, and let's get into the video. Hello, first of all, I want to impress on your dome. This is not a quick rich syndrome. This is not a Ponzi scheme. So don't think that you are just gonna make tremendous success overnight. No, it's not gonna work that way. This is just like every other business that takes time. So if you're not ready to put in the work, if you're not ready to work hard, if you're not ready to persist, to be consistent on this business, then I would just say don't waste your time. I'm ready for it, because that's why I'm making video about the business. I want some extra cash, I want some extra bucks, man. That is why I'm doing this. So anybody that comes up and tells you that you need 500 pounds, you need 1,000 pounds, or you need 2,000 pounds to get into this business is definitely lying to you. This business depends on your own strength. You need to analyze so many things. You need to examine yourself and your strength to understand how you're going to approach and tackle the business, you understand? You can start the business with 200 pounds, you can start the business with 500 pounds, you can start the business with 10,000 pounds. Everything depends on your own personal strength, which I will break down as I progress into the video. So the first cost implication is the account registration. And there are two ways that you can register for the Amazon Central account. You can do the professional, or you can do the individual account registration. So the professional account registration is $39.99 dollars, and the individual is, I would just say, $1. So the way it works is that the professional is like a monthly subscription, while the individual depends on the product that you sell. So let's say, for instance, you sell this cup for today. Amazon will just charge you $1.99 for selling this product. Whenever you sell the next product, they will charge you as well. But this other one is a monthly payment. So another thing you need to understand is that the professional is really the best method to get into the business, that is to register. But if you're not really ready for the business, I don't think you need the professional registration. Just imagine you are just starting, you don't even have a product to sell. Amazon says that if you don't have any idea of the product that you're gonna sell, then you don't need the professional, you should go for the individual registration. But if you know what you're gonna sell, if you are into the business already, and you know that the moment you finish registration, you can start shipping your product to Amazon, then you should go for the professional. The individual is just good for starters, people that are just getting their feet on the business. They don't really know what they're gonna sell. They don't really know how to get into the business. They are still thinking, they are still processing on their mind what this business model is all about, what they are going to sell on Amazon. Then you need the individual registration. So another thing is that if you're on the individual registration, there's a probability that you can upgrade to the professional, but it's going to come up with some checks because Amazon would run a check on your account, and it's not something that's just gonna take days. It can take sometimes weeks before they can authorize you on the professional registration. And another good thing on the professional registration, that is if you start on the professional and let's say for the first 1 month or 2 months you are not selling any product, you can go to Amazon and you're like, come on guys, I've not sold anything. There's a probability that Amazon can refund you for the month that you've not sold anything. I'm just trying to explain this so that you have a clear understanding of how everything works, so that when you are ready to register, you can know which registration that you go for. Simple. So the second point is what I will call the project research tool. So what is a project research tool? This will help you to find a product. The project research tool is just like what I talked about on my last videos. So if you have not seen the video, just click the link up here and just go and check it out. This will help you to save a lot of time going to the supermarket or going on website. You are looking for product that you're gonna sell. You are looking for product that will give you more money. So you cannot be doing all this walking from shops to shop looking for product. You will not be able to do that. You'll waste a whole lot of time. It will also help you if you already have an existing job, just like me. You're working Monday to Friday, and where will you have the time to go out and be looking for product to sell? The project research tool will help you because it will help you to find a product, it will help you to analyze the product, it will help you to calculate everything, and at the end of the day, you will know which product you really want to go in for. So I know of Profit L, which I talked about on my last video, and I also know another one that is called Jungle Scout, in case you just want to check out two of them to see which one you really want to patronize. So I cannot comment on Jungle Scout because I've not even done a review on them. I've not even visited the website to know what their platform really looks like. I have checked out Profit L, and to me it's a really cool research tool that you can use. It's like all in one, like the Chrome extension, the scan feature, the deal finder. Man, you just need to check it out. £30 for the registration and £30 for the deal finder. £60 at the end of the day. You can just go for the deal finder if that's what you want, and yeah, that is it. Alright, so the next point that you need to consider will be the cost of the product. This is where the big difference lies. So this is where you can separate the big players from the small players. So there are three players under the cost of the product, and I'll explain. The first one is the manufacturers. So these are the big guys that will go to China and say, okay, I want this product, 100 pieces, 200, 1000 pieces, customize it, put my name, put my brand, put my logo, and ship it down for me. You can invest a whole lot of money if you are doing that. And the guys over there in China will do it according to your taste, and they ship your product right here for you. So some other costs implies here, which I will not really go into the details. You have to look at the shipment cost. That is the cost that they are going to ship your product from China to wherever you are. You also have to look at the bond. Bond is just like a charges from the government. If you are shipping your product from one country to another country, you're going to pay that, and some other minor charges which I will not really go into detail. So the second one is the online arbitrage, which I've been talking about. That is finding cheap product online or on a store, and you ship it to Amazon and you make yourself. So this cost, you might not really need a lot of money. You can start this with £100, £200, £300, depending on what type of product that you really want to sell. So it all depends on you. This method is classified as the low cost entry, or I would say the popular way of getting into this business, because you don't really need a lot of money depending on what you want to sell. Then the third point is creating your own brand. That is where you have something that you've made with your hands and you want to sell, something you are good at. It can be an artwork, it can be a particular cloth that you've sold, it can be just anything that you've made in your own small capacity, and you are just right there hustling and making this stuff. So this method, you automatically understand how much that you can invest into the business, you understand how much you can get your raw material, you understand where you can get your raw materials from. So at the end of the day, you can just decide, okay, I'm gonna invest 500 or 1000 depending on what you can produce. So another thing for this option is what we call the private labeling. It's just like the preferred method. Like if I can produce something on my own, if I can manufacture something in my own capacity, I don't need to go on shop to look for anybody's product. I don't need to go online to start looking for stuff to sell. I will just sit back and work with my own product, invest a whole lot of money on it, and push it down to Amazon. So this is just like the quickest way that you can get into the six-figure categories. Some minor costs still fall under this category because you have to look at something like branding, you have to look at quality testing, you have to look at logo. So it's up to you. So the last point that you need to consider is like the packaging cost, the printer. Yes, you need a printer, the photos, stuff like sellotape, gum, like the cost of transportation, and a whole lot of stuff. I just kind of categorize everything into one option. You can even call this the miscellaneous cost. So this is where you need to bring out your technical skill. Like if you're skilled enough, you can jump on canvas and design your packaging the way you want it to look like. Or let's say the logo, you can go on lookcat.com and design your own logo, or the design of your product photo. You can do a lot of this stuff online. This is even more important, like stuff like packaging, because at the end of the day, it's the product photo that someone will see on Amazon and click your product. They might not even see what the packaging looks like. So you might just want to sit down and design this stuff on your own. If you cannot do it, you have fiverr.com. You can just go there. There are a lot of freelance graphic designers, artists, a lot of them. You can find them there. You pay them a certain amount of money and they design all your product for you. So guys, with this, I think you can understand the cost of getting into this business. Like I said, you have to take it serious, just like any other business that you want to do. This is a full-time business. A lot of people are getting paid for doing this. So it's not a way that you will just wake up and make a whole lot of money. It needs commitment, it needs persistence, it needs you to sit down and study the market, to do a lot of research on what product that you really want to sell on Amazon. I wish you success, and all I'm saying is go out there and win. But when you win, don't forget me. All I'm saying is just come and pay your tithe. Like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one.